Most people get mad and say this is a bad way to get views. Tell them like you're okay with this. Are you
yeah.
okay with it?
Hell yeah.
That's right, YouTube.
Best day of my life right here.
Homeless people don't care if I use them for views.
He's the devil's son, and we are witnessing the Antichrist himself. He's the Jesus of YouTube, and people are not liking it because he's actually helping people for some fucking reason, man. So, Mr. Beast.
Also had a big growing group of people questioning the philanthropy behind all this, saying things like this isn't really charity, saying he's using needy people as props to make himself look like the good guy, tweets going viral saying, let me know when y'all catch up and realize how weird this motherfucker is. But in general, those criticizing Mr. Beast and the content, right, they were talking about the nature and incentives of charity content, right, with a number of those people arguing there are plenty of wealthy people who do public acts of service, but, quote, don't frame that work as weird voyeuristic stunts. And others adding, so weird that 20,000 children need to rely on a rich white man from the West to have their basic needs met and get their faces plastered on the internet so he can earn clout. But to that, you had others who support the content saying, no, he's making this content not only to inspire others to do the same, but also by making that content, he's able to foot the bill. With Mr. Beast even responding to one of his critics, saying, no hate, you probably just haven't seen this channel, but actually it is a charity, and I obviously don't profit from it. 100% of all revenue from Beast Philanthropy goes towards running my food banks and helping ease human suffering, and since inception, I've personally put in millions into Beast Philanthropy. That's the whole point. Make content around helping people to generate more money to help more people. Though with that, you still had people questioning Mr. Beast's intent, which is really a hard argument to have because you can never really see inside of someone's heart, inside of someone's soul. And there, you actually had critics going back to some of Mr. Beast's early charity content, with him finding and posting clips like this.
Bro, when are you lefties gonna stop caring about what other people do with their money? Like, when do you guys stop doing that? How's that? Why is that? Why is this evil? You know, like he's an evil white man. He's an evil white man. He's a demon. That's what everyone's saying.
Acts of charity should be shamed, in my opinion. I think the fact that he's going out of his way to help people is wrong, should be condemned, and I think we should consider sanctions.
Put him in jail.
I think
put him in jail. He's such a bad person.
Send him to the camps.
Bro, why is everyone always got something to say about, like,
man?
Didn't they talk to, okay, this is obviously clearly a leftist problem. So it's you guys, it's your people, it's your, lineage.
It's my camp.
Yeah, 100, it's your camp, 100%. Why do they care about they care too much about people's intentions, that even if they do good, even if you do good, there's something questionable about how you go about shit.
If your intentions weren't pure, then you're the devil.
Hold up. Weren't the lefties for the longest time talking about how billionaires don't spend their money properly to help the poor? How Elon Musk spent $40 billion on Twitter when he could have helped people in Africa or ended poverty or ended, I don't know, racism, whatever the case might be. And as soon as you get some sort of a billionaire or millionaire, sorry, but I guess he mentioned recently that he is a billionaire. As soon as you get someone that's finally doing good with their money and they're spending it on people, now all of a sudden they're still pissed off because he's an evil white man taking advantage of poor people. Is that what am I missing something?
Yeah, look, man, I like to kind of gaslight people into thinking I'm a right winger, but I'm
he's a lefty, guys.
Like, it is a fundamental truth of reality that the world is shit. If you look at kind of like how our supply chains work, there's stuff that goes into making your phone, your clothing. At some point, a child was involved in mining the minerals, working in a sweatshop.
They're not supposed to know that, man.
Yeah, and so like this feigning kind of this feigning of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like being insulted or is frankly ridiculous. Because look, the world, there's so much shit in the world. For Mr. Beast to bring a little bit of sunshine and help a few people out and improve a couple people's lives, if that benefits him personally, then great. There should be more of that. If doing charitable things and helping the lives of other people helps you personally, then great. Because look, man, I don't know about you, but when I've ever donated to charity or done something kind of charitable, it makes me feel good inside. There's a personal benefit to me because I feel better about myself. I feel less shitty about myself, right? Like, oh, I did a good thing for someone else that makes me feel good. So there's always going to be some kind of personal benefit, whether it's financial clout or just personal self-satisfaction in doing charitable works. And so to try and take away any kind of personal benefit from doing acts of charity is ridiculous.
I know, and the problem is that everything has to turn racist all of a sudden. It has to turn to some sort of billionaires taking advantage of the poor. It has to always come back to capitalism and profit making. When you got someone that finally uses their money to do some good, whatever his intentions are, forget it. I'm pretty sure the people that he actually made these shoes for ended up being happy about being able to go to school. Maybe I think, you know what it is? I think it's pretty simple, man. All these guys that are on Twitter creating all these problems, I think they're just at home. They're not doing shit. I would love to see one of them to grow or raise some money and go make some sort of a
Yeah.
difference. Instead, with their, butterfingers tweeting that they're angry, they think that that's activism for some reason, man. And I'm
Yeah.
actually sick of
Yeah.
it. Why do people like someone just did good, period? Go home, sleep, wake up tomorrow, try to do something maybe similar in your own sphere, but you don't. Instead, you go and waste time online to tweet a couple dumbass tweets and waste your energy and everyone else's energy and create some sort of turmoil. Now, everybody that ever wanted to go, let's say, for example, to Africa or to whatever,
They're being
poverty,
shamed for it. How crazy
but
is
yeah,
that?
whatever poverty infested country or region is, they're gonna get shamed for it and they won't do it again because of you dumb fucks, man. I don't, it just pisses me off, bro. I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
man.
that's a
Why
very
do you
good point.
guys want our money so much, man?
Well, you know what? To play kind of devil's advocate here, number one, I just want to say that like Mr. Beast has probably done more good for more people than any of these people will ever do in their lives who are complaining on Twitter and all this stuff. And it's also probably a vocal minority. But additionally, to kind of steelman their argument, I think the reason why we're seeing this outrage is because I think there is kind of a justified hatred towards the pitfalls of capitalism. Like where they're coming from, again, to steelman their argument is to say, like, society is so fucked up that to rely on the whims of charitable billionaires to help the lives of people who are also self-benefiting from these supposed charitable acts is frankly, kind of speaks to how broken the capitalism is. At least that's how they would argue it, and I would agree. It's not a perfect system, but it's the best system we've happened to come up with so far. And I think the anger is kind of misdirected, where instead of pointing all this hate towards Mr. Beast, who's going out of his way to help people, it should really be pointing towards our politicians and our legislators, and in more of a critique of the pitfalls of capitalism rather than to any one individual, in my opinion.
100%. And if we are to take this power, not power away, but if you don't want to rely too much on billionaires and all that, it starts with you on an individual level. Movements start with you. When the voice of an individual turns to multiple voices and it turns to a movement by the end of the day, it had to start with an individual wanting to go and partake in an event like that for it to grow and kind of make some sort of change in the world. The problem is, man, I think we're so fucking addicted to blaming people. Everyone wants to be a victim for some reason. Everyone wants to find the darkness within the sunshine. Someone did good. They're trying to be good. They're trying to inspire others to be good. Shut the fuck up and just go about your day, man. That's how I see it. I don't think they have an argument whatsoever. There's no argument behind this. If you're pissed at capitalism and politicians, go ahead and be pissed and try to make a change. But don't like this weird YouTuber spends billions of dollars trying to help people. And yes, he's gonna make content out of it, and that's his business model, I guess. He's a philanthropist. He does charity and all that. Done. But even that is a problem to you. Like even that is a problem. What else? What I wanna, what's the most perfect way for these guys for you to do like to help people? I don't understand. How do you help people? Just go on Twitter and talk shit?
Well, I feel like for a lot of people, that's all they can do. But ultimately, I think I'm coming to the point where I think this is all just like a massive Chinese psyop designed to slowly just destroy the West
I
to
really
get this
think so,
to
bro.
fight against each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It really pisses
So
me off, man. It really pisses me off. I don't know. I just feel like everyone just wants to be a victim of some sort, and no one's willing to take action. And everyone just, it's so much easier to go on your phone and type a couple tweets against someone and get the attention and the likes, and you feel like you actually did something. You didn't do shit. Go
well, I
outside and
don't see
just
the
try to change the
problem.
world.
Everyone
Yeah.
like and subscribe. Check out this video if you like this one, and check out this one over here.
Get your ass up, go work out, drink water, eat healthy, and just shut up, man. Shut up.
Vote AOC.